guys, welcome back to my channel. Your girl Raven is here with another crafty video. So guys, in this video, as you can see by the title, I will show you how I made these holiday milestones for my best friend who just had her second baby. Her first baby, she got the monthly milestones, and this one, she's getting the holiday one. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get on to the video. So guys, as you can see, I'm using the masking tape and I'm putting it on the back of the acrylic discs. Everything that you see me use in this video will be linked below in the description, so don't worry. And if you guys would like the link to my Cricut project so that you can make this on your own, be sure to comment below and I'll send that right over. But the acrylic discs come with a film on both sides. You're going to peel the film off of one side and leave it on the other. The side that still has the film, that is where you're going to put a piece of that masking tape, and as you can see, it's just going to help me hold the disc better so that you're not getting any paint on your hand. So I use the Craft Smart paint in the color white. These will all be the same color, and as you can see, I'm carefully applying one coat. I will be doing 2 coats of the paint just because I noticed that with Craft Smart and acrylic, a lot of the times when you only do 1 coat, you can see the impurities on the other side of the disc, and that's not what we want. So I'm just going to speed it up and let you guys watch me paint all of these beautiful discs into white. And this is how they all looked finished. And I'm going to use my blow dryer a little bit just to speed up the drying process so that I can go ahead and put on that second coat. And this is what they look like all dried with the second coat on it. You can't see anything through those discs. And this is the Mod Podge that I use. And I'm just going to put 1 coat of Mod Podge on each of the discs. The reason why I do this is so that the paint doesn't chip or scratch. And if it was a different color, you would be able to see the Mod Podge, but because it's white and the Mod Podge is white, that's why you can't see it. But just make sure you fully coat the entire disc and, just carefully do it and make sure there's no spots left. So this is my project in Cricut. The first 5 people that ask me for the link will get it for free. But this is all the holidays that she requested. If you're not seeing any specific holidays, that definitely means that she does not celebrate those holidays. But you can definitely customize it to your customer or your own personal needs. So I'm going to start making this, and as you can see, Cricut will divide everything by color, and I'm just going in and just making sure everything is on the correct color that it should be and that they're not too close together, because if they're too close together, it just makes it harder for me to cut it once it finished printing or once it finishes cutting. I use the Joyiza vinyl sticker paper in matte for my sticker paper. They also have a glossy one, but I tend to keep that for cake toppers. So as you can see here, I'm going to do the print and cut feature for this turkey head. I'm going to leave the bleed on. I always leave it on images and not words, just in case the cut is a little bit off. So that's why I always leave the bleed on. But I'm going to send this over to my printer, and as you can see, it is going to come right out with the cut lines, the cut marks. And don't judge me. Yes, I did reuse paper. I only reused it because why would I waste it? I only used one side of it. And yeah, as long as it's on the other side, it's not going to hurt your Cricut. So now you see me using laminate on top of the turkey head. And the reason why I do this is just to make it waterproof in case, the ink smudges or anybody gets any liquid on it. Because it is ink, it will smudge. So I put the laminate on. Anyone that is using laminate for any project, just make sure that you don't get it on the center marks, which is the black line. If you do, no biggie. Just make sure you put matte sticker on top so that the Cricut can read it. So now I have it loaded up into my Cricut, and it's just going to scan it first, and then it's going to cut. And now that it's finished, I'm going to unload it, and this is how it looks. So I'm going to show you how I am cutting one of the colors. I'm not going to show you all the colors because there's just way too many. But for this specific color, it's black. I only needed, I think, about 3 inches or 2 inches. So that's what I measured and I cut out just to save vinyl and not waste it all. If you head to the Cricut, when you go on top of that color, it'll tell you how much it needs. But yes, I'm going to put it onto my green mat, load it into the Cricut, and then it's going to cut. And this is how it looks. So you can see the New Year's one and the Halloween came out really cute. Stuff like this just makes me so excited. So this is what the dry acrylic disc looks like. As you can see, the Mod Podge has helped it. I'm trying to scratch it with my fresh nails. Nothing is happening. That Mod Podge is the holy grail. So now you guys can see all the colors, and I'm just going to organize them to make sure that everything is together so that I'm able to weed it all together and layer it. So first I'm going to weed the Halloween one. When you're weeding, just make sure you take your time and don't go too fast, because sometimes, depending on the brand vinyl that you use, it'll come up with whatever you're peeling back. So, just take your time, don't rush. And, as you can see, this one was pretty easy. The ones that were hard, honestly, I did not show you guys because I was so frustrated. I had to stop recording. But yeah, so I peeled off the first black part, and now I'm going into the middle of the letters and taking out those little black pieces. And this is how it came out. And I'm just going to speed it up a little bit and let you guys watch me weed the rest of this, or most of the rest of this, I'll say. So this is how everything looks weeded out, and I'm going to use my favorite transfer tape to layer all these girls together. So first we're going to do the 4th of July, which is 2 layers, red and the blue. I'm going to do the blue first, and then cut a piece of the transfer tape out that fits the size of the vinyl backing. I'm going to put it on, scrape it with my scraper, peel it off, and then apply it to the red. Now when you're applying it, just make sure that everything is lined up correctly before you put it down, because girl, once you put that transfer tape down, it's no going back. If you mess up, you got to start over, which means reprinting both those colors again. So just take your time, don't rush. As I said, slow and steady wins the race. So next we got the Easter one. This one was super easy. The green went right in the middle of the blue ears and the feet or whatever. And then now we have the Christmas one. So this one, it was my first time doing this, so I didn't know which layer to do first, so I did the red first, and then I was going to put the red on top of the My Christmas. But then I saw the tree, and I was like, let me get that in. But then I was like, wait, but I want to make sure that the tree also fits with My Christmas, so I ended up deciding to do that last. So I went back and said, you know what, let me just stick to what I was doing first, and I put it back onto the My Christmas part in green. And then I went ahead and I was about to put the green tree on, but I forgot the star. Like, what's a Christmas tree without a star at the top? So once I put the star on, I was able to align it with everything else, and it came out really nice. And next we have St. Patty's Day. They're both greens, but one is a darker green than the other. But this one was also super easy. I just had to align that little square inside the hat and everything else fell into place. And that was the last one. So now we're going to go on to applying these to the acrylic discs. So as you guys know, there is still a clear piece of film on one side of those discs. Make sure you peel that off first, and then you can apply your vinyl. So we have the New Year's one first. I peeled it off from the vinyl backing and I applied it to the acrylic disc, and I used my scraper to get it on there nice and firm, and then I peeled back the transfer tape, and it left us with this gorgeous My First New Year milestone. And once I did this one, I was like, oh my gosh, all the stress was worth it. This looks so cute. So I'm just going to speed it up and let you guys watch me do the rest, and I'll come back in a few. Just to hop in on the first Thanksgiving. So this is the one that we printed the sticker paper for. I put the vinyl first and then the sticker paper after, because if you put the sticker on and then tried to apply the vinyl, it would have picked up the sticker. Like the transfer tape would have picked back up the sticker. So just note that when you are doing projects that have multiple different materials. And this is the last one. These came out so cute. My bestie loved them, and I hope anybody that you make these for love them as well. Make sure you guys comment below with any questions, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.